As you already know that we have started with the integers. You learned some in the previous video. You learned some important points. So now today we are going to learn comparing integers. How to compare. Some few points you have already learnt that 0 is smaller or lesser than all positive integers and 0 is greater than all negative integers. So we can compare these integers in this form. Suppose if I take minus 6. Minus 6 is greater than minus 7. So I can write it like this way. Minus 6 is greater than minus 7. Minus 6 is lesser than minus 5. So lesser. Minus 6 is less than minus 5. Minus 5 is less than minus 4. Minus 4 is less than minus 3. Minus 3 is less than minus 2. Minus 2 is less than minus 1. Minus 1 is lesser than 0. So 0 becomes greater than all these negative integers. Now 0 is lesser than 1, positive 1, or 1 is less than 2, 2 is less than 3, 3 is less than 4, 4 is less than 5, 5 is lesser than 6, 6 is lesser than 7, and so on. So as we go from left to right, the numbers keep on increasing. And as we go take numbers from right to left, it will be in the decreasing order in this. So we can compare the integers. Now I'll give some examples of comparing integers. Compare the integers using sign lesser than or greater than or lesser than or equal to sign. So see first example. If I give minus 100 and you compare, put the sign in the box, minus 100 and minus 20. See here, minus 6 is less than minus 5. The greatest negative integer is minus 1. So here when we compare, as the number is greater, that much smaller will be the negative. Both are negative. So this minus 100 is less than minus 20. So minus 20 is greater and minus 100 is smaller. Second, compare minus 40 and 40. This is negative, this is positive. So anyhow, positive number is always greater than negative number. So this is minus 40 is smaller than 40. Third example. 0 and 25. 0 is, this is 0 and this is positive integer. So 0 is smaller than any positive integer. So this is smaller than. Now third, 0 and a negative number if I write. Suppose minus 25. 0 and minus, but here 0 is greater than all negative integers. So this is a negative integer, therefore 0 is greater. Fourth example, fifth one. Suppose if I take minus 36 and minus 63. Minus 36. Minus 1 is the greatest negative integer. So, how much smaller? That much greater it will be. So, minus 36 is greater than minus 63. Sixth one. Minus 28. Minus 28 and minus 18. Again, here both are negative. This is minus 28, minus 18. Minus 18 is greater. So, minus 28 is lesser than minus 18. Seventh one. 0 and minus 17 and 0. Minus 17. Negative integer. So, negative integer is always smaller than 0. Therefore, 0 is greater here. This is smaller. Eighth example. Plus 27 minus 42. Negative number, positive number. Positive number is always greater than negative number. So, therefore, plus 27 is greater than minus 42. Forty-seven, 47. I did not put any sign. That means both are positive. Both are positive. So, 47, 47. Plus 47, plus 47. They are equal. Minus 15, minus 15. Same numbers. They are same integers. Therefore, again they are equal. Minus 29 and minus 92. Minus 29 is greater than minus 92. If I take another one, suppose plus 29 and plus 92, when they both are positive. Same numbers when they are negative, minus 29 is greater. But when both are positive, here minus 29 is smaller than plus 29 is smaller than plus 92. Here minus 29 is greater than minus 92. Here both are positive, same number but positive. So 29 is smaller than 92. Plus 43 and 0 is given. So a positive number is always greater than 0. So 0 is smaller here. So this symbol will come. 49 is greater than 0. Minus 60 minus 6. Minus 6 is greater than minus 60. Or minus 60 is smaller than minus 6. This is positive integer, negative integer. So positive integer is always greater than negative integer. So plus 7 is greater than minus 17. So these are the all how we can compare the integers. Some important points more we will note down based on comparing integers. First point, minus 1 is the greatest negative integer, and this is the minus 1 is the greatest negative integer, but the smallest integer is not defined. The smallest negative integer is not defined. Defined means it's not defined means we cannot find, because here negative integers are infinite. The arrow mark is telling you that it is infinite. So the last negative number here we cannot say. So therefore we don't know which is the smallest negative integers. But we know that minus 1 is the greatest negative integer. In the same manner for positive. So here plus 1 is the smallest one. Is the smallest positive integer. In the same manner, the greatest positive integer is not defined. The greatest positive integer is not defined. And I have already given you about 0. That is, 0 is neither positive nor negative. It is a neutral number. And also I gave in the previous video that 0 is always smaller than all positive integer, and 0 is always greater than all negative integer. So if you learn these rules of comparison, if you know this, have the knowledge, then you can compare any integers. Now let us solve practice set 4, page number 15. Classify the following. The first question number 1. Classify the following numbers as positive numbers and negative numbers. So some numbers are given. I have not written all the numbers. You have to write all the numbers which is given in the textbook, the questions. Now we have to make two groups, two columns. You make positive numbers and negative numbers. So now minus 5 is a negative number. Plus 4 is a positive number. Put in this column. Again minus 2 is a negative number. This is only 7 means it is plus 7. So write in there. In this way you complete this question number 1. Now let us go with the second question. See, the second question is given. Given below are the temperature in some cities. Write them using proper sign. See, these are the places: Simla, Leh, Delhi and Nagpur. Now, the temperature of these places are given below here. Temperature of Shimla is 7 degree centigrade below 0 degree. So therefore here this one, say below 0 degree means it is minus 7 degrees centigrade. Now when it is below, then it is negative. Here Delhi, temperature of Delhi is 22 degrees centigrade above 0 degree. So when it is above 0 degree, then we write it as plus 22 degrees centigrade in this way. So here also above 0 degree means it is plus 31 degree centigrade. In this way, use the symbol and write the temperature of the given places and complete this question. Let us start with the third question. The question is given as write the numbers in the following examples using proper sign. As like you have done the second question, same way this question, but it is given in statement as statement. Now look here. The first one is given, a submarine is at a depth of 512 meters below sea level. Below sea level. So, a submarine means it is a type of ship which runs below the water. So, a submarine is at a depth, means deep inside the water below sea level at how much? 512 meters below sea level. So, when we write this number in using sign, it is below sea level. So, minus, this is minus 512 meters. Minus 512. Now, next one. The height of Mount Everest. It is a mountain or it's a peak in the Himalayas. The height of Mount Everest, the highest peak in the Himalayas is 8,848 meters. So, it is above sea level. Therefore, we write this using symbol, this integer, we'll write it as plus 8,848. Now, next, we can write the unit as meters. Minus 512 meters and this is plus 8,848 meters. Next, a kite is flying at a distance of 120 meters from the ground. A kite is flying means it is above sea level. So therefore here this is plus 120 meters. Next question, the tunnel is at a depth below sea level. At a depth of 2 meters under the ground, deep in the ground. So it is minus 2 meters. So this practice set 4 is completed. Now let us start with practice set 6. Page number 19. Practice set 6, page number 19. Look at this. Write the opposite numbers of each of the numbers given below. Opposite numbers. 47 is given. That means no sign is given. No symbol is given means it is positive or plus 47. So its opposite number is minus 47. Plus 52 means minus 52. Opposite number. Minus 33 given means plus 33 opposite number. Minus 84 given means it is plus 84. And so on. In this way, complete this practice.